You're the woman that I've been living for. My joy, my strength, my heart, my Lord.
Even though it felt like hell to be lost and alone, feeling unloved in my home. How nobody wants to kiss these lips, 'cause they want a man who is unafraid to be loved. 'Cause we were so good together, and I'm not sure where it went wrong. 'Cause you were the only thing I treasured. Thought you were where I belonged. 'Cause we were so good together.
I fought my fight, I've earned the right to say what I have to say. I know my time has come to do what I know I'm meant to do. I hold my head up high and
Hello and welcome to Sunday Sessions with Gifting Pride. And today we have Logan Flanagan coming on in a bit. But in the meantime, I'm your co-host, Catherine Smith. And this is my co-host,
Karen Robertson, and I'm the founder of Gifting Pride. We're so happy to have you with us today and looking forward to a great set with Logan Flanagan.
Yeah. We have a few people that we want to thank before it gets too far into this. First of all, Wax and Millie Productions and I Need Space Music Festival, who have been really helpful in allowing us to use their StreamYard account so that we can make this appear on your screens, should you so choose. And as well, we would like to thank Jam Phelps and Dank Studios. Dank Studios is just generally a really great, open-minded and open recording studio in Durham, North Carolina. But Jam has been doing a lot of stuff online. You can follow them on social media and stuff like that. If you want to see some of the specials they're having, they've been really helpful to us with doing a little bit of editing help for us. We're newbies in many ways, and I recently sent a song to her, and she gave me a lot of really great advice on it. And so thank you to Dank Studios as well.
Very much so. Yeah.
So Karen, do you want to tell us a little bit about Gifting Pride? I know we watched the video, so.
Yeah. So if you are new to Gifting Pride, welcome. And we're really happy to have you here, but also to tell you a little bit about Gifting Pride. We are LGBTQIA plus songwriters, and we write songs for the community and allies. And the way this works is you go to our website, which is giftingpride.com. If you go on there, you will notice this variety of songwriters. You can order a song through us. You can decide if you want to pick a specific songwriter, if you want us to pick them for you. You write down kind of what you want the song to be about. The songwriter contacts you within 48 hours. And you set up a time to talk about how you want the song to be, who is it for, all of the little intricacies that go into making a song. The songwriter gets back to you, and you get the song within 2 to 3 weeks through MP3. And
Yeah.
that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
We pride ourselves on that meeting that we have with you being a very personal take on that, because obviously this is for you, for someone who you really care about, and we know that you want us to hear some important things. So the conversation is a really important part of our process.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's a song that is just totally your song for yourself or the person that you're giving it to, or the party that you're having or whatever. It's just totally your song, and it's all about your experience. And we're really happy to be able to make it very personal to you. And I guess we can kind of say real quickly, if we just mentioned that's a 2 to 3 week turnaround. If you are looking for something that's a little bit quicker, we do have songs that are called Instabops, and they are already written songs for you. They're customizable, meaning that, certain things can be changed to make it a song for the specific person that you're thinking about. Happy birthday songs. I guess we have a bride, what is it?
Bridesmaid.
Bridesmaid. So
Yeah.
we have a proposal song, and actually pretty soon we'll be having a Mother's Day song up because evidently in the UK they celebrate Mother's Day earlier than we do. So we'll be putting that up in March, hopefully.
Yeah.
And that'll be up. But anyway, these are very, there's a quicker turnaround. It's a smaller budget. If that's something that's important to you, it gets there really quickly. And we're really, these are becoming popular. Really proud of them.
Yeah. Well, awesome. I think that is enough chit chat from us for right now. We are very excited to have Logan on. I'm going to take these things away.
Yep.
And let's invite Logan Flanagan. Welcome, Logan.
Hi.
Logan.
How's it going?
So, I'm good. It's a gorgeous day outside. I'm happy to be here.
Good. Yeah, here too, actually. Very far away from each other, but how's North Carolina, Karen?
It's great. It's fantastic. We're actually, after this, plan on taking a really nice hike, and we had one yesterday too. So it's lovely weather for that. And by the way, Logan, while I'm thinking about this, did you see that Nashville has a new Black History Museum going up in there?
I'm not sure if I've heard about that. I mean, it sounds familiar, but I guess I need to keep up with the news a little bit better.
Yeah, I think I think it just opened like 2 or 3 weeks ago. It seems like. Cool. But I was just thinking about that and wondering if they had any LGBTQ representation in that facility, as well as just Black history stuff.
I wouldn't be surprised. I think there's definitely a strong intersectional community here of people who really care about that kind of thing. So
cool.
That's awesome. Yeah, we've been trying to cover some of the queer Black folks from history, as well as people out there today in some of our posts. And before that, we did we covered all the letters that we at least try to say out loud, and then a plus at the end for LGBTQIA plus in our social media. And Logan, you've been really pretty outspoken with how you identify. Would you mind telling us a little bit about yourself in that way?
Yeah, so I think, because we had a showcase a couple months back for all of the songwriters doing a little bit, and we had for National Coming Out Day, and so I filmed a video talking about my coming out story and my experience. So to kind of go back to that, I guess most of my identity kind of falls within the plus sign, just because I identify as pansexual and non-binary, both terms that at least in the West, are a little newer in the vernacular. So I call myself bisexual a lot of times too. So I'd be the B there. But yeah, basically, I don't subscribe personally to the gender binary, and who I'm attracted to doesn't conform to that either. So
Cool. Thank you for sharing.
Yeah.
The
And I will
more-
have to say, for my generation, growing up in the way that we did, and things have spread out a lot more, particularly in the letters that we identify with, but also just trying to learn this stuff. I think it's helpful for the community as a whole to hear from a lot of different people about what their personal traveling and their personal journey through this life, and the realization that they can all be so incredibly different. Even within the letters themselves, they can be incredibly different. So that's very helpful. Yeah. And I will say really quickly, just to plug for us, because in April, I believe we're going to start having some more panel discussions around the letters of the alphabet within LGBTQIA+, and specifically getting into some more context around that and songs around that and that sort of thing. So look forward to that in April.
I'm
For
excited.
sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
It'll be great. So hopefully you'll come back on then to talk about plus again, or whichever letter.
Yeah, absolutely.
Sweet.
I will mark
What-
my calendar.
Yeah.
Excellent. Do you want to tell us a little bit about your songs? Or are you going to introduce each?
I'll kind of talk about them one by one as I go. But yeah, you're going to hear a few songs from my main project, OK Koala, which is most of the recorded music that I have out online. So I have a few songs from that you can find on the streaming platforms and things like that. I've also got a few other songs that I've just played casually for a long time, and then ending it out with the one song that I wrote for a couple people as my first song that I wrote for Gifting Pride. So
Great.
we'll
Yeah,
end
that's
on
a great one too.
Mhm.
I really like that song quite a bit.
Yeah, me too.
Looking forward to hearing
appreciate
it.
it. Always fun.
Well, yeah. Well, awesome. Thank you for being here, Logan. We'll get out of your way, and everyone, please enjoy Logan Flanagan, aka OK Koala.
All right. So my first song is the first song off of my EP as OK Koala. Again, Spotify, Apple Music, find it on all the streaming services, yada, yada, yada. Anyway, this song is, I'll let you figure out what it's about. It's called White Powder, Red Can. Don't say what I wanna hear, 'cause you know I haven't done a thing to fix myself or change or love you. I break at least 3 times before I notice anything. I'm sorry that I'm nothing. You got the fire, I've got the doubt. All I ever do is put you out. It's lonely, but I chose it. I got the powder, I've got the can. I am dissolving in your hands. You open when I'm closing. Draw me in your charcoals, black and white. Paint me like the gods that we used to see in movies, when darkness was just absence of the light, not some living presence that hollow me out so you see right through me. Oh glory, light up the night now. I'm only spiraling into disarray, and you want to follow me down to waste your time. You're holding fire in the lighthouse, my soul's inside of me, but you are to blame. All because I'm hollowing out, but I'm alive. Nothing to be more regrettable than how I run away
with every single healing moment on earth. I wanna be your savior maybe some other day, but right now I am nothing. You were the first I come and last, over the limit and gone too fast. I'm nowhere, don't go there. I am the fire out of control. You're holding out a hand to hold. You don't care, and that's no fair. Draw me in your charcoals, black and white. Pay me like the gods that we used to see in movies, when darkness was just absence of the light. Not some living presence that hollow me out so you see right through me. Oh glory, light of the night now, I'm only spiraling to disarray, and you want to follow me down to waste your time. You're holding fire in the lighthouse, my sword's inside of me, but you want to blame. Oh, because I'm hollowing out, but I'm alive. Anything in hell is good enough to make me feel hollow. I'm abandoning anything that you want to follow. Oh, glory, light up the night now, I'm only spiraling to disarray, and you want to follow me down to waste your time. You're holding fire in the lighthouse, my sword's inside of me, but you want to blame. Oh, because I'm hollowing out, but I'm alive.
All right. Sorry, I was turned down a little bit. All right. Next song is called Honey Whiskey. It's about having fun and enjoying life.
Allow me to fabricate a tale that hasn't yet been told, about growing and growing old when I'm almost to the end. I don't think I'd ever really wanna live forever. I don't think it will make me better. It would cut me like a hair. So I'll sit in the shadows just to keep my body cool. If there's a raging tide in the ocean, I'll stay here by the pool. Living extraordinary's alright, as long as they miss me when I'm gone. But now I'm on so tired of honey whiskey. Give me a second, cause I lost my train of thought. I don't think I feel as well as I ought from being such a vibrant age. If my life is a book, it doesn't have to be a bestseller. It might be shorter than I like, but whatever. It's got a colorful title page. So I'll sit in the shadows just to keep my body cool. If there's a raging tide in the ocean, I'll stay here by the pool. Living extraordinary's alright, as long as they miss me when I'm gone. But now I'm on so tired of honey whiskey. So I'll sit in the desert just to keep my body warm. If there's a cloud out on the horizon, I'll sit and watch the storm. So I'll sit in the shadows just to keep my body cool. If there's a raging tide in the ocean, I'll stay by the pool. Living extraordinary's alright as long as you miss me. Living extraordinary's alright as long as you miss me. Living extraordinary's alright as long as you miss me. When I'm gone, but now I'm on sunshine, good vibes, so time, and honey whiskey.
You have to have a song about whiskey if you live in Nashville. That's the rule. This next song was written from a state of confusion and frustration, projected outward at corrupt people I see in the world, but equally as much about trying to find myself. The title comes from a Toy Story 3 quote. It's called "Where's Your Kid Now, Sheriff?" and it's also on OK Coola's EP.
If I cut my skin and peeled it off my muscles, would there be someone underneath I like? If I wore my target in between my shoulders, would your God raise up a bolt and strike? If I change my name to something more traditional, would it change the way your love seems so conditional? If my rage will save my life, will my indignation raise the asking price? I give up. You're off somewhere that's brighter, lighting candles, pulling threads. But I'm just blowing smoke at the stained glass in my head. Yeah! If I gave my money for your tinted windows, would you roll them down and let me in? If I filled your plate and paid for all your dress clothes, would you wash my robes and hide my sins? If I stayed up late and watched for you by candlelight, would you raise my face and put your wounded hand in mine? If I wrote out all my thoughts and painted my dreams, would I learn to talk to this stranger in me? It's all in my head, and despite all my screams, this bastard in my brain won't sing me to sleep. I woke up this morning kinda wishing I were dead. It looks like someone poisoned all the wine and ate the bread. And you're off somewhere that's brighter, lighting candles, pulling threads. But I'm just blowing smoke at the stained glass in my head. Yeah! 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 You tear down when I'm bleeding now. I went down and I'm bleeding now. You tear down and I'm bleeding now. I'm worn down and I need you now. I break down, I'm bleeding out. Oh God, I need you now. Yeah. 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 You tear down, I'm bleeding out. Oh, down, I need you now. But I'm just blowing smoke at the stain left in my head. Yeah. I think you can usually tell the difference between the OK Koala songs and the songs that are under my real name, because the OK Koala songs never resolve. That's a horrible place to end a song. Anyway. This next song is brand new. Just came out on streaming services in late December. I wrote it out of just trying to summarize all the important things that happened in 2020, which was a nightmare of a year for a lot of people. And it made celebrating anything feel kind of worthless. It's called No Birthdays This Year. And there's full band arrangements of all of OK Koala's songs on streaming services. So you should go check this one out because it'll sound better there. Spring has been long and it's getting old. Summer is gone and autumn's on hold. I wanna run, but I cannot leave. But I'm not the one with a reason to grieve. Thousands have dropped right in our midst. The future's in limbo, it doesn't exist. Time is a blur, but long are the days. I'm in a hole, holding my face. I'm drawn into the mattress. Days are short but without end. Writing IOUs on birthday cards that I'll forget to send. Someone please reset the timeline. Turn it off then on again. There's not enough room to bury the dead. When cowards in blue are spilling the red. The hand of the badge murders and steals. This is a scab time alone will not heal. He was smothered on the pavement till his breath was at an end. And her 27th birthday cards he'll never get to send. Someone please erase this timeline, turn it off and start again. There's the resolution that song wanted but didn't get.
No. Pardon me 1 second while I retune. If you're going to pick up guitar as an instrument, and you're a songwriter, consider having all of your songs in the same tuning, because if you don't, it just makes trying to figure out what order to put them in a nightmare, and you have to pause and do awkward stage banter while you try to retune. I made the same joke last time I did this Gifting Pride live stream. Poor Kat and Karen are slowly realizing that I only have like 2 jokes. This next one I wrote at the end of my time in college, as I was looking ahead towards a big period of change and realizing that I didn't want it to happen yet, but it was inevitable. Every time that happens, I feel like my nostalgia for things of the past when times were simpler just grows ever stronger. And I have to just step back and remind myself that nostalgia is viewed through rose-colored glasses, and not everything was as great as it seems, and that change is not always a bad thing. This is called 18.
Only when I'm falling do I find a way to feel if you're still awake. Could you tell me how much to care? The solemn change in autumn feels so final, feels so real. Was it a waste, spending my summer breathing all but air? I'm caught in transition, everything's slipping by. I've run from goodbyes from long enough. My time is up. I wanna catch the raindrops in my hand and pour them on my face to wake me up, 'cause I was slipping back to an unfamiliar place. Well, maybe when we wake up, this will be over, and we will be replaced with the versions of ourselves we wanted to be when we were 18. I don't know where I'm headed, but I'm no longer standing still. It's been a ride, then and now we're now miles apart. I'm drawing towards my exit, the road ahead is all downhill. I'm screaming inside, longing for how I remember the start. But memory's a liar, everything prior's done. The colors have run, they're turning black. No going back. Wanna catch the raindrops in my hand and pour them on my face to wake me up, 'cause I was slipping back to an unfamiliar place. Well, maybe when we wake up, this will be over, and we will be replaced with the versions of ourselves we wanted to be when we were 18. When we were 18. We're not 18.
All right. This next one, also an OK Koala song, and to my amusement and slight dismay, my most popular song, considering that it's not very nice. This one's called Skin Knees, and it goes something like this. Cry if you want to, 'cause I don't care if you drop dead. There's something on my shoulder and it makes it kind of hard to forget. I wish I was sedated. It could be apathetic. It's sad, pathetic. But instead I think that our fate is about as sad as my jaw is. It's time to cut all my losses, so you have nothing left to steal. Because you stole too many of my thoughts and too much of my time. Cry if you want to, 'cause I don't care if you drop dead. There's something on my shoulder and it makes it kind of hard to forget. I will hold on to everything that you might regret. There's a red mark on my halo 'cause someone's aiming right at my head. This is a waste of my time. It's all so pathetic. Nothing is copacetic. I'm hurting and I'm drained. It feels like a skyline all around and above me. So don't you dare think you love me. Your conscience won't remain unstained. Because I'm bleeding deep into your thoughts, so just keep me in mind. Cry if you want to, 'cause I don't care if you drop dead. There's something on my shoulder and it makes it kind of hard to forget. I will hold on to everything that you might regret. There's a red mark on my halo 'cause someone's aiming right at my head. I am a mushroom cloud, I am a tidal wave, I am the beautiful destruction that you cannot save. If you want it hurt, if you want it hate, I'll be the monster to your hero, yeah, I know my fate. I am a mushroom cloud, I am a tidal wave, I am the beautiful destruction that you cannot save. If you want it hurt, if you want it hate, I'll be the monster to your hero, yeah, I know my fate. Cry if you want to, 'cause I don't care if you drop dead. There's something on my shoulder and it makes it kind of hard to forget. I will hold on to everything that you might regret. There's a red mark on my halo and bullets raining down on my head. All right. I have two more songs. This next one is a song I wrote a couple years ago about being in a long distance relationship, which I am still in. Long distance, it does get easier, but some things about not having a person physically there with you just can't replace. But I just wrote this inspired by that and by the realization that no matter where either I or the other person travels, we always know where to come home to. This song is called Long Walks.
I'm driving for some hours with no rest on highways that don't hide me from loneliness. It doesn't matter where I'm heading to, the miles seem longer driving away from you. Because the road will take me far, maybe farther than I hoped for, but there's a piece of you wherever I may roam. And you look like long walks, favorite topics of conversation. I can't see you, but I know you feel like home. I've seen the maps, I know you're far away, but if I could, I'd drive home to you today. Because I've had my own hand one too many nights. If I could walk that far, I would not think twice. Because the road will take me far, maybe farther than I hoped for, but there's a piece of you wherever I may roam. 'Cause you look like long walks, favorite topics of conversation. I can't see you, but I know you'll feel like home. I can't see you, but I know you feel like home.
All right. I have one more. Thank you to everybody who's tuned in today. This last song I wrote for a couple friends of mine who have been dating for a few years and last year got engaged. And I wrote this song inspired by, sorry, take that back. They got engaged in 2019. Don't want to get my facts screwed up. But I wrote this song inspired by their relationship. It was my first song that I wrote under the Gifting Pride umbrella. So, of course, as they talked about at the top of the show, if you want to commission a song from me or any of the other people at Gifting Pride, you can find our information about our website and everything on all of our pages. Go check it out. Take a listen to some of the samples of the music that we've all worked on. Take a pic of who you think would fit you best for your style and even your identity, if you want someone who shares that, because that's obviously very important to a lot of people. And so you can get the ball rolling on a custom song of your own for any occasion today. There's the chord. This song is called Roller Coaster Ride.
We started in two different states, slow and uncertain during our first day, taking chances, stealing glances, mostly silent, sheepish smiles. Didn't know our fears would fall away like the road with every mile. At an overlook in the parking lot, we held each other's hands, left with the foundation that we hoped would help us stand. So we drive, never alone, even though we know that life is a roller coaster ride. Hands up, holding on, we're side by side. As the miles and the years have flown, we found compassion like we've never known. We found adventurous independence in the distance in between. If it was 1 mile or 100, we knew where the road would lead. At an overlook in the parking lot, we united with the rain. We took our homes and took our hearts and made them the same thing. So we tried. Never alone, even though we know that life is a roller coaster ride. Hands up, holding on, we're side by side. I just wanna thank you for being everything I didn't know I was needing. As you're becoming who you wanted to be, I'm just glad you chose to share it with me. So we tried. Never alone, even though we know that life is a roller coaster ride. Hands up, holding on, we're side by side. So we drive. Never alone, even though we know that life is a roller coaster ride. Hands up, holding on, we're side by side. Hands up, holding on, we're side by side. Thank you all very much.
Nicely done. I liked how you resolved that one at the end. I was like, wait, that one didn't resolve.
Yeah, I realized that as I ended it and was like, oh, gotta fix that.
Your signature move for figuring out between the two.
Yeah, I really like that song.
Yeah. And I like how diverse the topics are with all your songs. I'm like, you know, when I'm writing songs lately, it's really hard for me to not just write about my girlfriend.
Yep.
And I'm like, no.
Totally get that.
So
Love songs are always, they're never out of style, but you know, it's fun to change it up.
It's important. There are more things to life. It's, you know, and that make love songs even more important. So thanks for writing about so many of them.
Of course. It's what I do.
It is what you do. If you really liked that or all of that or one of those songs, I'm sure you liked all of them. But you can see below ways to thank Logan personally. If you're able and you're just feeling inspired, please do. The pandemic has been pretty bad for the arts in general and for music, especially on all levels. So every little bit helps. Buy Logan a coffee or lunch. They appreciate any of it, and we do too, because we love our songwriters.
Yeah, most definitely. Thank you, Logan. That was really great. I always enjoy
Thank you.
hearing you sing and the things that you bring to our collective, very special stuff.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yes, absolutely. We had a lot of really great comments too. Let's see, pick out a couple. Go Logan from Sheila Flanagan. Assuming they're related to you.
Yep, that's my mom.
No, great. And then Kim Long says, great artistry, Logan. Really like your voice and lyrics.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. And let's see. And then I guess the last one I'll put up here is Ariana Flanagan.
Ariana.
Like
Yeah.
Ariana,
Mhm.
you're incredible. Can't wait to hear more.
Oh,
So general love
thank you.
from the viewers. So thank you all for coming here today. Logan, we're gonna let you head out while we do the nitty-gritties. Thank you again for coming. Thanks for like doing such a great setup too. Every time your sound's always great, and it's very professional. It's so hard to get it the same. Like I was just thinking about that while you're playing. I was like, getting the ambient sound of even just the little room that we're in is so hard, and
Mhm.
that's what makes it feel so big. But you really make a lot of effort to help the sound out and all that. So
Thank you. I appreciate that. That's kind of the direction that I come from, having that, a bit of recording and production background. I always want to make sure that it, sounds as professional as possible. That way there's nothing distracting you from the music itself. So
exactly.
I'm
No,
glad
it just
that's worked.
yeah, it does not go unnoticed for sure. So hard to get it right, but obviously, yeah, Logan has been doing some work in sound engineering, mostly in Nashville.
Mhm.
Or yeah, so that's what brought them there, and now we get to benefit from a great mix. So, well, thank you so much,
Yeah.
Logan. And we will let you sign off, but we really appreciate it. Again, just if you want to pause it here, if you would like to. Oh, let me take down that stupid, or it's not stupid, but that banner. Sorry. But yeah, there you go. If you like to scan some things, you can scan them. Please give. It's a good thing to do. And great job. I'm sure you probably know what that means,
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Logan.
Grandma and Grandpa is the abbreviation there.
Oh,
My grandparents.
That's great.
So sweet.
it did
Well,
remind me that does remind me before you go, Logan. I really like the last song that you wrote for the long distance relationship. I think that's was very sweet,
Thank you.
and I'm sure
I
your
really
partner
like that one.
appreciates it as
Mhm.
well.
Yeah, I'm not sure if they're able to tune in live to this because they were actually traveling today. So
Oh,
the more reason just playing into the theme of that song. But yeah.
yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
Thanks for doing that one.
wonderful. Thank you, Logan. Take care.
Thank you for having me. Bye, everybody.
Yeah. See you
See ya.
later. Well, thanks
Great
everyone.
set.
Yeah, really great set today. Thanks everyone for tuning in today. And in 2 weeks, and yeah, you're right, it is in 2 weeks. We will have Karen Robertson, our founder, will be playing a set, which is great. I've gotten so much better at knowing which direction to point. It's
Yeah,
like
no, it's
literally the
backwards.
opposite of what you think. Yeah. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
haven't
So
quite figured that one out yet. but-
yeah. And Karen,
Yeah.
since you're on here now, do you want to tell us a little about what we can expect, or just surprise us?
Well, I'm going to be singing some of my older songs, but I've got a few more that I'm going to pop in there, and looking forward to doing it. It's interesting for me. I know some songwriters have had trouble with COVID, kind of getting aspiration or inspiration to be able to sing and write songs. For me, it's been a pretty fertile time. So I'm looking forward to sharing some of those songs with you.
That's awesome. Yeah, well, we
Yep.
can't wait. See you. So come back in 2 weeks. I think it's fairly easy to find it, but if you want to just be notified, please join our email list. You can even get a coupon for 10% off a custom song if you do, but we will let you know. Really, it's you that you write the emails, I write the social media. So So yeah, follow us on social media. We have some things in the works that we're planning on, which Karen already alluded to. We're planning some things as a kind of a lead up into Pride Month, which is very exciting because that's in June. And yeah, so follow us on all the things. Right now, we're finishing up today covering some queer Black folks, including
Great
some
posts.
artists. Yeah, I've learned a lot. There's a movie that just came out called, I think it's the United States versus Billie Holiday, or maybe United States of America versus Billie Holiday. It came out Friday. Yeah, and Billie Holiday was bisexual, and I had no idea because that's not
I
a
didn't know it
narrative.
until you posted it. I didn't
I
realize that
know.
was what was going on
Yeah.
with that. But they tried to keep so much of her life out of the limelight anyway.
That's true.
It was probably one more way they could push her down a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
and I did want to say when you're following us on social media and stuff, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. I just thought about that because I went on there and we had a few people watching and posting on there and commenting, and it just reminded me that we really appreciate your subscription. You know, the way social media works and YouTube really isn't any different. The more subscriptions you get, the more, people liking your page or whatever it is, the more you tend to get bumped up and more people see you. So we would really, really appreciate that bump from you. So if you haven't done that, please like us on YouTube.
yeah, thank you in advance for that. I'm trying to yeah, and unfortunately right now we don't have our own customized URL. But as soon as we get enough subscribers, I think it's when we get 100, we can customize our own URL. So yeah,
Right.
Please subscribe to our YouTube channel so that I don't have to give you a stupid, crazy URL to do that.
Right. And if you type in Gifting Pride, it's going to go to us anyway. I've done it several times on a bunch of different, from a bunch of different people just to see if it shows up. So yeah, you type in Gifting Pride and you'll find us really, really quickly. We would really appreciate, there's a lot of great videos on there too. Catherine broke up the
Gala.
Gala that was in October into a bunch of different parts. And so you can watch those and see our different songwriters and what was happening in October. And all the Sunday sessions are on there, plus the short little intro that we give at the beginning and the Instabops thing. So yeah, we would really, really appreciate your subscription to that.
To the YouTube. Yeah, that would be really great. That would help us out a lot. And you would get notified if you turn on your notifications.
Right.
Well, and that brings us to our final thing, I think, which is Instabops, which if you liked, especially that very last song by Logan, Logan brought up a lot of great subjects that you could commission our songwriters to write for. It doesn't have to be a special occasion, even if you're just
Exactly.
I am feeling inspired by this, and I would love a song to kind of commemorate that, then you can ask us to write one. But we also have ones that if you want a special thing for a special person, special gift, but you're a little bit of a procrastinator because it does take at least 2 weeks for us to get you that song. It's art. You have to give it time. Then we do have pre-written songs that we can kind of customize to your liking called Instabops. And there's the URL down there. And I'll play a very short video a little bit about them. But yeah.
Yeah, I wanted to say something really quickly about the Instabops. I think that you had pointed out, Catherine, that many of them, there's some that we have for Valentine's Day and some that we have for Christmas and those sorts of things, but they're easily changeable to whatever you really want. There's a song that Catherine has up there for Christmas that really for holidays, I guess, but it would be great for any kind of gift giving at all. And the Valentine's Day ones, we can take out Valentine's Day and put in Mother's Day, Flag Day. I don't know. But I mean, there's a lot of different ways that we can customize the songs. So go and check those out.
Yeah, we re-record it for you, so we would re-record whatever lyrics
Mhm.
you so chose. So,
Mhm.
well, already, thank you again, everyone, for joining us. Thank you to Logan for playing their set today and for telling us just a little bit about how they identify at the beginning. If you missed that at the beginning, just head back to where Logan came on. And thank you, Karen, for coming up with such a great company. And yeah, thanks you all for watching. Now, please enjoy a little bit about some Instabops and the collective.
See
Have a
you in
good
2 weeks.
Sunday. Woohoo! Awkward waiting. Bye.
Heart I know, beneath packages and bones, that you Rachel, the gift that keeps on giving.
My mind usually stays still, but these days it's traveling. Nomadic brain cells, a free range catastrophe. And I'll end up, although I'm not where I wanted to be. Did your weekend get away? Not help you. After a week in the woods, you still feel blue. There's a dreary job, something like that.
You're the woman that I've been living for. My joy, my strength, my heart, my all.
Even though it felt like hell to be lost and alone, feeling unloved in my home. How nobody wants to kiss these lips, 'cause they want a man who is unafraid to be loved.
'Cause we were so good together, and I'm not sure where it went wrong. 'Cause you were the only thing I treasured. Thought you were where I belonged. 'Cause we were so good